to be a red thingy there. Yeah. So this is, we're making our own tomato sauce to make chicken breast. And basically all that's got in it is like 6 tomatoes, a little bit of olive oil, crushed garlic with a little bit of dried basil. Okay. And we're just going to let that thicken up, and then we're going to use that as our paste, homemade paste for the curry. To go along with our curry, we're making okra. This is okra. It's also known as lady's fingers. These have been chopped into small bite-sized pieces, and also we've got like 5-6 chilies that we're going to be using to flavour that with. We've got some onions. We're going to be using about an onion that's thinly sliced like this, and also some prepared potatoes. The potatoes have been chopped and diced, cubed, and then just left in the microwave in a bag and sort of cooked through, because we don't want them cooking a lot in this mixture. Now a few things to, in the pan we've got oil, just corn oil, and there is about, I would say, about half a cup of oil. Now you do need a fair bit of oil because the okra is quite sticky and you have to cook it thoroughly and dry out the stickiness. Okay, so we're gonna let the oil warm up and then add the onions. So these are my very quick fire recipes. I'm a very busy person and I don't like to spend a lot of time on cooking, so I like to cook corners, and when I do cook I like to do several dishes at once. So I'm going to brown the onions. Now for me everything has to be cooked very quickly and not overly cooked. I think overcooking kills the flavour of any food, and it also kills the vitamins as well. So I like to do things very quickly. Sometimes what I do is I would say, for instance, if I was frying the onions, then I would brown the onions and then I would take them out, because the flavour, if I cooked the onions with the okra, the flavour would go. That's my personal, and I don't like cooking in the same way twice as well. So each time I cook, I do cook slightly differently, because I don't like to bore everyone with the same food. So you might see a little bit of variations each time, and majority of the times my inventions are totally new. So they're not the regular practice ones. Do that. Just keep a plate handy. Extra plate handy. We want to give this a full flavour. In this I've created this paste, and the paste consists of a few a few different things. It's a little bit of ginger, chilies, mustard seeds, half a teaspoon of sugar, salt, and sugar you'd be thinking, what? I've never heard of sugar added, but it brings out the flavour of certain things. So what I've done is I've basically just put it in a mortar and just beat it to a pulp, and that's what's come out with it. So let the onions brown up a little bit. And once the onions are brown, we're going to add that. Let it cook, and what will start happening is the mustard seeds will start popping and leaving off the flavour. going to do is add our pre-cooked potatoes to that. Now you remember that the potatoes are already partly cooked, so they don't need massive amount of cooking. Just keep an eye on the sauce as well. And that's beginning to thicken up. You can pause it for a few minutes if you want. You can pause it in a minute.